here in Oakland.
And speaking of a show, how about how many shows we saw in this building? The days of Run TMC, the killer crossover by Tim Hardaway, and how about the sweet shooting of Chris Mullin and Mitch Richmond?
Expect nothing short of greatness within these walls. Durant to Cousins. Here's Durant for two. Knocks it down from mid-range. Kevin Durant, dynamic once again.
And giving it to you any way you want it. On the block, from the perimeter, mouse in the house, whatever the scenario is, Kevin Durant has an answer.
Steph Curry sends it away.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
To Durant. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at three coming up.
The offense has very little to lose on those type of plays if they know they can, number one, create contact, and number two, still get the ball up. You need to assert yourself fully on the defensive end by initiating the contact and not allowing the offensive player to get that ball above his waist.
And he can't convert the free throw. Great dish to set it up. Lance Stevenson with the dunk.
I don't think I could do that on a 5-foot rim.
I can, because that's my only choice. KD with the rock. Jay, Magic and Kobe each won 5 titles. How are you going to judge LeBron James' legacy in L.A.?
LeBron James wins 1 championship in L.A. That means he will set himself apart. He will have won 4 championships in 3 different cities. Now, that is polarizing for some fans. That still does not take away from the overall greatness and the legacy of LeBron James.
McGee powers it through. Feed the big fella. Point to the passer.
So good when you get everybody involved, in particular your bigs. You get them going, they'll run the court faster, and guess what? They'll set harder screens because they're actually in the game.
Drove the lane and finished strong at the hoop on that one. Jay, what makes LeBron so special on the offensive end?
Well, first and foremost, look at that frame. 6'9", 265 pounds with the agilities of a guard. He can blow by you. If he dips that shoulder, there's no way. There is nobody in the NBA that can guard that man one-on-one.
Lonzo Ball, tough matchup with Draymond Green. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, use yourself and what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
Participating Bonsville Burgers Restaurant for a 10% discount on your meal. Bonsville Burgers, where the grill is magic.
Luke Walton making some changes on the court. Ball. And count the basket.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Curry. He made his first effort, but not that time. Kevin Durant swats it. And that'll be out of bounds. Last touch by Durant. Steve Kerr will change it up. And he's fouled. A trip to the line coming up.
Trust me, you want to avoid early foul trouble. Take that one as a warning.
First one goes down. No back-to-back free throws here. He missed the second. To Thompson. Beyond the arc for three. Oh, Jay, he's shaking his head. The guilty party. He knows it's better to be lucky than good.
Or he knows it was just a really, by heavens, drop a gift in your lap, you take it.
Lonzo Ball matched up with Livingston. And they call it.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
That's his first personal foul. Team foul number 2.
James buries it on the catch and shoot.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
To Green. Thompson to Sean Livingston. Nothing going here on that drive. Doesn't have the touch. No good. LeBron with it up top. Leads 5. Here comes the screen. Ball. Turns and slams it down. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
To Caldwell Pope. Rises for the slam.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice finish. It's all business.
Match up, match up, match up.
1 minute remaining in the first quarter.
To Sean Livingston. Goes to the right side. Thompson. Just not going down.
And that's how you make a difference. Every shot that the offense takes, make sure that it has a 10 as far as degree of difficulty.
And that's going to get out of bounds. Off a Laker. Coach has seen enough. He wants some changes. New personnel onto the floor. Possession lies with Golden State. Livingston. Oh, good defense by the Lakers. They come away with the steal. Caldwell Pope. To Ball. Kevon Looney rejects it. Couldn't keep it in. Out off Kevon Looney. Ball. Count the basket. 2 more points in the paint.
As a player, there's nothing better than coming out in the first quarter and playing exactly the same way you played the last couple of days of practice. You're moving the ball, you're capitalizing on mistakes, and you really built a nice lead.
First quarter in the books with the Lakers in command. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. It's Steph at the controls. To Green. It was right there.
I agree. I thought there was a foul, but also it's all about your approach. You can't come down the lane and jump off one leg. It's called a power lift. Go off 2 legs and expect the contact.
Converts in the paint. Nice finish at the rim.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
Hart. Rondo, guarded by Looney. Nothing going here on that drive. Off the assist.
In the paint, you need to finish just like that.
It's Curry controlling the offense. From long range. And the Lakers able to grab the rebound. Hart, great feed, sets it up. Now ready to shoot at the line.
Aggressive play there, but you can't fault the defender for being up in the shooter. You need to contest shots, each and every one of them.
Off the mark on the first free throw. Good bounce back. Hits the second. It's a 1 of 2 trip. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
And I love the smile on the face of the offensive player. Sometimes luck is on your side. I don't know how that shot went in, but and one.
Kevin Durant at the line for a chance at a three-point play. He struggled so far. Can't convert the free throw. To Josh Hart. Warriors have it. Thompson. The pass taken away by the Lakers.
That's called game plan execution to perfection. Every possession on the road is critical.
Cousins. Can't miss those.
And this happens all the time in this league. Sometimes offensively, you're tired. It's one of those type of nights. You combine that with the fact that the defense is, that's why shots aren't dropping.
Curry has it. They work it down to Cousins. DeMarcus Cousins, 3 for 3 in this first half.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays, no one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Nothing going here on that drive. James to Ball. Down to 5 on the 24. James. Short jumper. Won't fall.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
And a whistle.
He took a chance. That's the right call.
Looks like some substitutions are coming on in. James, tough matchup against Durant. They're going to make some changes with some new personnel on the floor. 3 titles in 4 years, new arena next year, Jay, in San Francisco. Crazy to think that any of these Warriors would want to go anywhere else.
It's the way they've been leveraging their brand off the court in Silicon Valley. You see guys like Kevin Durant, who have 35 Media, his only media production company, also making a ton of investments. You see Stephen Curry and Andre Iguodala investing in E-Game Sports. They're able to leverage the business outside the business of sport, which is why I think they'll stay around in the Silicon Valley for a very long time.
Durant with the basketball up top. Down a dozen. To Curry. Kyle Kuzma snatching it out of the air. Calls out of bounds. Last touch by Kyle Kuzma. Curry to Durant. And the rebound taken down by the Lakers. James to Kyle Kuzma, and he's fouled. Very close, Jay. The result, he's going to the line.
Ed, the reality is that good jump shooters know how to get those calls. Overall, though, there's less flopping in the game, which is great. But there's something uncanny about certain players' abilities to get those calls on a regular basis.
Oh, he missed on a pair. Down 12. A shot, no good by Iguodala. The follow won't go either. And they call the foul. Careful there, Jay.
Timing was just a tad bit off.
Nope, first one does not go. And he's able to hit the second after missing that first one. Here's Cousins. DeMarcus Cousins. Terrific shooting. He's 4 for 5.
Oh, man, you're not supposed to be able to do that with that size. But in today's game, dexterity and mobility are off the charts for bigs.
To Kyle Kuzma. Fires the 3. Gets it to go. Coach cannot be happy with that closeout.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
Here comes the screen. Ball to Stevenson. To Ball. Kyle Kuzma. Too easy. Defense has to communicate.
I know there are refs on the court all the time, but it doesn't mean they can see every play. Maybe defensively, grab his jersey, step on his toe, do something to kind of change up his pace.
It's a big finish. That has to feel deflating for the other side.
They've really came out and made a statement so far in this first half. Another powerful dunk, but another easy dunk. When are we going to see some defense?
Boogie abusing the rim. Big finish.
The assist from number 11, Klay Thompson.
Time expires to end the first half. So far, it's been all Lakers. First half, very one-sided. What will the second half bring? We'll find out as we're underway. Thompson. That's out. Last touch by Lance Stevenson. All set to go here in the second half. The third quarter is underway. Curry to Green. Durant. Couldn't keep it in. Off Lonzo Ball. It stays with Golden State. Thompson. Chance for Cousins. Doesn't get the bounce. To James. LeBron James. He's 3 of 5. 60% shooting from the field.
Hey, one of the things I hear all the great teams say in the huddle, they say 1, 2, 3, no mercy. Now it's time for you to go even harder in the defensive end.
To Stevenson. Here comes the screen. Stevenson to Ball. James to Ball. The jumper's off the mark. Green to Curry. 4-3. He engulfed him that time.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Got it.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
Yes, Klay Thompson. Quiet night, but 2 for 3 in the contest right now.
You see, Ed, skill levels at this game are at an all-time high. Inside-out threats are tough. You got to make it hard for him to actually catch the ball in those higher percentage areas.
Ball. To Curry. Jumper's good.
Well, look, you can't be caught flat-footed on defense. You need to be on the balls of your feet, especially in transition. You have to jab at that guy with the ball, hedge at him. Make him think that maybe you will take him. Maybe you'll fan out to a defender on the perimeter, but still keep him guessing. But when you don't do that, that's easy money.
Luke Walton switching things up. He's got some new players out there. And finishes strong.
It's that easy, Ed. You never want to leave any doubt when attacking the rim.
Warriors have the basketball. Slams it down. Here on their home floor, they're chipping away.
I mean, does this crowd have a pulse? Are they even alive? Sometimes when you make a play like that, your crowd needs to get you back in this ball game.
And he's going to the line to shoot.
Smart play to rip through the extended arm of the defender. That will get you to the free throw line every time.
Tyson Chandler at the line for 2 shots. Career mark of 64%. And hits the first free throw. Goes 2 for 2. Durant across the timeline. Trailing by 14. To Shaun Livingston. Tyson Chandler with the block.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Goes reverse to lay it in.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Livingston to Durant. Fires the three. No good. That's great defense.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
LeBron James sends it away.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
Here's a chance from long range. They dared him, and he burns them.
They're shooting the ball well, but let me tell you why. They're already ready to shoot before they even catch the ball. Look at their hands. Their hands are ready, providing a target. So when they catch that ball, they go right into their shot. We call that being shot ready.
Terrific vision. LeBron James. He's now 4 for 6.
And there's nothing more mentally intimidating for your opponent than when your own teammates are unselfish and make sure that you get the ball because they want you to drop 70 on them, maybe like Devin Booker did last year.
Yes, it drops. Little drama on that one.
Can we all just agree that that handle is next level, but that jumper's wet too?
Rondo matched up with Durant. And they call it.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
The opposing coach is going to counter, make some changes of his own.
Golden State Warriors are in the penalty.
Knocks it down from mid-range.
And if you don't contest, he's knocking that down with ease.
Number 15.
Curry to Durant. LeBron James with a piece.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
Here's Durant for 2. Gets a look. Can't hit. The follow won't go either. Grabs his own miss and scores. Good concentration.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
James. Trying to cash in. Can't connect. Defense did its job that time.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
Tough shot. Well defended. Just inside the arc. At the buzzer. Third quarter comes to an end with the Lakers in command. It'll be Lakers ball as we begin the fourth quarter. And, Jay, I'm as shocked as you are. Neither of us expected this.
Ed, I'm sitting here shaking my head because I am baffled. I thought maybe they could have given them a game. But I don't think anyone saw them with a double-digit lead to start the fourth quarter.
James sizing up Draymond Green. Here comes the screen. Nothing going here on that drive. Yes, and the foul, and a chance at 3 coming up.
Ed, you ever bail out of something at the last second? That's what I saw right there from the defender. We call that no man's land. They weren't really committed to getting out of the way, committing a hard foul, or taking the brunt of the contact.
Curry with the ball.
Hands up, hands up, hands up.
To Green for 3, and the Lakers have the rebound. Kuzma to Caldwell Pope. A bad pass there. Warriors have it.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
Unbothered by the defense as he drills it.
I don't know what the point of you having a scouting report is if you don't utilize it. You're allowing him to get to positions on the floor where you know he feels most comfortable. Make it a challenge for him by making him do something uncomfortable.
Had made his first 3, but that shot off the mark. Iguodala to bring it up. His guys down big. Curry. That's usually one that he'll knock down.
The contest was good, but you being a nuisance was great. Continue to be that gnat that no matter how many times you swing at it, it never goes away.
Caldwell Pope. Had a chance, but it's no good. Green. Pass to Cousins, down low. The pass set it all up.
I remember my high school. Coach said one man can't beat five. Well, I'm telling you right now, he lied. I'm watching it happen in person.
LeBron into the front court. They lead it by 14. And scores, plus the foul. Draymond Green with a chance at three, coming up at the line.
And I know there's so much excitement about the play, but everybody looks at the player. More people need to pay attention to the guy at the end of the bench, the strength and conditioning coach, because this kid's been putting in the time and effort every day in the weight room.
Missed it at the line. Another shot stays out to Durant. Going to launch beyond the arc. That's off the side of the rim, no good. LeBron James matched up with the two-time MVP. Short jumper off the mark.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
To the rim. LeBron James. With that shot, he's 5 for 8.
This offseason, I heard so many voices, even that of the great Shaquille O'Neal, talking about how LBJ needed to submit his own legacy. Well, for LeBron, it's not about chasing external accolades. It's about hunting your own legacy, and that's to be the greatest of all time.
Durant and the Lakers with the rebound. To James. Oh, stolen by the Warriors.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in first and second grade. Is called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you will be able to stop a great passing team.
Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
He should get some kind of acting award. That's a great sell by the offensive player. But guess what? The refs bit, and that's the game.
Time for some new personnel into the game. One free throw good, so he converts on the three-point play, and the lead down to 11. Lakers at the controls right now. Lonzo Ball, 3 for 6 now.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
Steph Curry against the great shot blocker Chandler. Add 2 points to the board. He has an uncanny approach to the game.
And did you see that? His eyes are his deadliest weapon. When he steps over half court, when he looks at the rim, that naturally throws the defender off. It makes the defender lean just a little bit. And just that millisecond of you wondering what he's going to do, splash is enough for him to exploit.
Golden State Warriors.
James to Kyle Kuzma. James not going down here. To Durant. Thompson. It's no good. Shots not going down.
And there's always so much talk about defense. How about offensively? If you continue to attack that shooter, now you're making him work on the defensive end. That makes him take his legs away on the offensive end.
He throws it down. He's been a one-man show, but Jay, they're still down in this one.
He's their lone bright star, their only star tonight. Some other of the supporting cast members really need to step up.
Lonzo Ball here against Steph. To Kyle Kuzma. It's James. Smothering D. Durant with the basketball up top. His guys down by 9. And finishes. Draymond takes it out on the rim.
And when you get your prescription, you take your medicine and you call it a day.
And too much contact.
His timing was a tad bit off.
Klay Thompson, that's his 4th personal.
Knocks down the first. And he makes them both. Now the Warriors gonna call a timeout. They're down big in this 4th quarter and a chance here to empty their bench. Substitution being made in this one.
Number 7, JaVale
Curry, and they call the foul. Out the breeze there, Jay.
A simple touch foul.
That's his first personal foul. Team foul number 3. Los Angeles Lakers are in the penalty.
Box out.
Short jumper won't go down. Bullock against the former Cougar. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
I hope everyone here knows the golden rule. Guys, remember, sharing is caring.
Curry. Message received. Well defended. Kyle Kuzma. He has certainly been on target from downtown. He's 4 of 5 from three-point range.
Let me tell you why. He's been receiving his passes on time and on target. Give the passer some credit in this scenario as well.
The Lakers get the victory as they win this one handily. That does it. For my partner, Jay Williams, and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. As we say, so long, everyone.